Прощай.
Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people. You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
Наваро? Что ли, какая-то база?
It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened. When it did, the divide answered back. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape, sand.
Это типа как еще советская технология «Мертвая рука». Запускается ракета и, так сказать, пускают все пусковые установки, которые есть в радиусе, так сказать, кодов этой ракеты. Ясно.
Should have died there, but now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you. Began to, they only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the... Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so... Not the name I'd give it. Not the name of the... Soldiers of the Bear died here. Legion died too. None of the people that lived here survived. Yet all of the West and the East, they hold on. Revenge isn't the message I have for you. Machinery, simple on the outside, was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divine. I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City. Word a few at Fort Ardash. Fort abandoned. Even further west than that. Promise. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe. If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet, what happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo. Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go. To do the... All these roads that you walked, these packages that you carried, think it wasn't your choice? Of course, it was your choice. You could have stayed in the Mojave, but you chose to come. Came for no other reason than you were curious, restless, always have been. Had to know the why. Want to hear the answer of it, not just history's answer. Accident. Ignorance is a choice. The chip, a choice. As for anger, it is what I carry for the dead. The soldiers of the bear, they were dead already. Their symbol, diseased, deserved to die as my brothers did at Boulder. I carry nothing for them. Their deaths here were a mercy compared to my family. My tribe lives. Its history died long ago, fell under the shadow of the bull, consumed by another symbol. No, this isn't about family or any common blood. It's blood shared by acts, not by chance. The supply line, the artery for the West. I carry no hatred for duty, if that's what this was. The community that was once here, and the package you brought, both had markings of the divide, markings of America. You've seen the marks, the symbol, as early as the Hopeville silo, maybe. The divide, its buildings, markings like the flag on my back when I followed a Euro road to the divide those years ago. An old world symbol, strong to survive here. Its people, strong. Kaiser was right to want it dead. NCR was right to want to rake their... Seeing it changed me. Just seeing it end. There was hope here, another chance, a new nation stirring to life, a place, not the America of old, but something larger than the tribes of the East, something larger than the house. The divide could have bridged both, like Hoover Dam. Now, like the dam, you gave life to this place. I followed your road here. Saw the divide. Then you... My history isn't revenge or hate. The road, it's about the message you carried. The one in that package, whether you knew it. The message that one can kill a nation, can kill a symbol, and all that gather beneath its flag. I don't blame you for the divide. I blame you for what you made me see.
Нормальное обвинение.
Now you will see what you brought to the Mojave, and that will be... The nations of the Mojave, cracked and broken. I have walked at Kaiser's command across the east into the west, far enough to... You've seen it. No courier, whatever their flag, can ignore future in the bear and the bull. When the Legion reaches the sea, killing one will end both. And you made me see how one... Really? Who's to say the truth of it? You? No. You walked from this. I'll start with the West. Let that burn. Then, if burn away the flags. Your road's not done. Haven't walked it full yet. The way ahead and below. And there. Already heard you once. Long ago, and loud enough for history to hear. Still, curiosity drove you this far. Caesar's orders. Sometime before I realized the one. No telling how many were Legion. Maybe all of them. Wasn't sure about you until the divide. All the NC. But you killed like NCR. Like Hanlon. With mines, bombs, missiles. Killed Legion. If you were Legion, then NCR beat you. The way. I know that now. Doesn't change what was done. The Legion who died here. Even if you were Legion, you would answer for those. I knew all of you. Your name. Your road to... We never spoke. Knew you through your actions. Knew you'd walked the way. And I would never have discovered the...
Все.
You scavenge words. Things I have no need of. No. Scour the divide. Claw at it for meaning. They won't help you understand what happened here. And they won't help you understand me. Keep them. Twisted ears are dead. Lost at dry wells. Died in Wolpus's smile. Won't discuss the thing. Walk farther. See me face to face. You might earn more. Maybe not. You, perhaps, found them. Heard them after I cast them aside. If they matter. If history... Did. It was madness. Answer told me what happened here at the divide. The tape has the telling of it. Don't need me. As I said before, it's of no questions in those tapes. I still haven't found answers. You've seen the divide. Walked it. Farther than I thought you would. If you need answers, speak. You've earned. You know what it was. Had symbols of America on it. Thought it might be America come again. Promise of another future.
Анклав.
Another. It was a piece of machinery, military, holding memories, codes maybe. When it spoke, the divide became fire, the ground. Buried in the divide, wherever it is, it needed a terminal to access it. When it was connected, it started. At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's you and that machine. Keep your eyes on the tower that...
И он спалил, да? А, подожди, не спалил. Меняем позицию. А, подожди, аудиозаписи, да? Значит, не все нашел, окей. Тихо. Все-таки я ж снайпер, блин. Конечно, я буду валить издалека. Вот и все. Это спуск вниз. А, вот еще дневничок.
The white legs meant to show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things, lies, and then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now.
Как он?
It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect, defiled it, lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove, when I remembered they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twists, knots, and dry wells came rushing back. The white legs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts, hateful, hungry, bowing to Caesar. Another history, gone, carried by me alone.
Да. Ну, конечно, офигеть. Сколько он лута там насобирал, блин. Конечно, оставлять в сумках. Как по-другому? Я умнее, я продаю. Все, что мне может не пригодиться в пути. Смотри-ка. Так. О, давай сразу же кварцевую создадим. Да, ремонтных наборов я, конечно, насобирал.
Dad! Hey, Dad! Check out this robot.
Careful, Tommy. I've never seen a robot like that before.
He's not dangerous. Look, he's hurt. Can we take him home?
I don't know, son. What if some...
Please? He looks so lonely. Maybe if Mom...
All right, boy. But if he breaks anything, it's coming out...
Yay! He'll be just like Ralphie.
Ясно. Ясно, 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 ясно. Ах ты, юный поджигатель. Спать. Ай. Хрень взял. Давайте-ка сначала тот уголочек сходим. Блин, еще и дневники искать. Ну, блин, вы издеваетесь. Вероятнее всего, я всего не найду, но пытаемся. Ох ты. Угу. Так, а наверх как нам попасть? Ой, блин, разное. Давайте-ка здесь посмотрим, что есть. И пойдем торганем. Так, ну-ка, может быть, ты сейчас мне поможешь чуть-чуть. Вес сбросить. Нифига, да? Оружие. Лопата, блин, капец какая редкая вещь. По идее, там еще есть высший этаж. Так, ладно. Карта мира. Так, где у нас плазмолив? Блин. Так, изолента, подожди. Нифига. Мелочи попродавали. Что-то прикрытие резинки. Вот, каретка. Нормально. Блин, плазмолив, да, значит, надо будет. Курьерская миля. Что это за курьерская миля, интересно? Как туда попасть? Тихо-тихо-тихо-тихо-тихо-тихо. Давай только не падай, пожалуйста. Ой, я чуть не разбился, блин. Вот это было страшно. Прям охренеть, как страшно было сейчас. Так сказать, можно было сейчас орешек раздавить. Если вы понимаете, о чем я. Так. Что там постоянно взрывается? А, все-таки туда можно. А, подожди, нет, нельзя. Нельзя туда попасть. Очень жаль. Мне очень жаль. Да. Кстати говоря, надо тоже взорвать. Где эта хреновина? Как мне внутрь попасть? Как мне попасть внутрь? Я помню, где-то еще на горе должна быть одна. Ладно, погнали. Разрывная. Ладно. Административное здание. Так, ну тут как раз историю немножко узнаем. До ядерных боеголовок. Угу. Спасибо, вкусный тайничок. Так, давайте сначала улицу прогуляемся, а потом туда административное здание сбегаем. Тем более мы там еще бомбанули. Проходец. О, там же пулемет. Коньячок, чтобы ты заплакала. Так, о. Туру-туру-туру, туру-туру-туру. Берем. Опять эти светошумовые. Бесячие. Псина ты сутулая. Кто это поставил сюда? Так, давайте-ка здесь посмотрим. Где остатки этого говна? Вон оно. Вон там взорвали. Здесь нормально вооруженные сидели. Сказал, даже хорошо сидели там. О, дневник Вилса. Давайте почитаем.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history? Just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth, where the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of the big empty, the past. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were madness, and power stronger than me. Would take 100 Elijahs. Someone tougher than him or I to best them in their dome. They didn't know why they were there, what had led to that point. Their names, like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end. My anger gave me strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke. For a short time. The flag you wear, they said. We remember. America. It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place. An idea they had cared for. Once. They told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone. That. Yet, they had cared once, before forgetting their history. As they were talking, kept seeing the career's shadow behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind. I listened. I asked, was there anything left? Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I had already been there. I and one other, walking right out of history, deeper than we knew. They told me what lies in the heart of the divide, what can be found there, and the words to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
Вот так вот. Вот так вот. Большая гора, значит, сделала свое гиблое дело. Грязное дело. Создала тот аппаратище. Скорее всего. Что за стол? Берем. О, вон еще ядерка. На всякий случай дробаш достанем. Наготове. Что-то тут должно же быть. А, это проходец. Проходец. Тоже хорошо.
Though I may have
Ладно. Или давай лучше снайперку возьмем. Если сейчас кого-то встретим. Так, подожди, что у нас по заданиям? Что у нас там задание накидало? Ладно, пойдемте опять разгружаться. Так сказать, наш путь к миллиону продолжается. О, кстати, сюда иди. Так, подожди. Что у нас можно починить? Тем более бесплатно. Так. Пойдет. Заодно и облегчились немножко. Вот. Другое дело. Подожди. О. Отлично. Да, ёлки. Пофиг. 93, 95, 97, 99. Вот. Все. Полетели. Давайте-ка все-таки вернемся сюда. Ну да, только через туннель идти. Блин, а как туда попасть, интересно? Что это за курьерская миля? Нам только через туннель, да, по идее.